everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today. So today I'm back with quite an exciting video. I'm going to do my Christmas home tour and show you what I've been up to for the last couple of weeks. I feel like I've been a bit quiet actually. I did go to the Christmas market in Scotland and I did vlog that, but unfortunately the footage is just really bad, the sound's bad. I am still going to try and retrieve some of that footage and try and make it better so that I can show you a little bit of a vlog. If not, I am going to a different Christmas market on Saturday, so I'll probably vlog a little bit there. So I'm going to show you what I forgot to say. I've actually already filmed the decorations tour, and I forgot to say in the video that my tree is only a half tree, so it's like flat on the back and I've got it against a wall. And the reason I've got like a small Christmas tree is because, I think I said this last year actually, I think I suffer from that seasonal disorder, SAD, where I think it's called SAD, yes it is, seasonal, I don't know what it's called, but it's called SAD for short, where you need like natural daylight, and if I don't get natural daylight I feel quite down in the dumps. So I used to have a huge tree in my window, but it used to block out all of the natural daylight, so then we opted a couple of years ago for a smaller tree, and because it's got to go into a small corner, we've actually only got a half tree. But I just thought I would explain that before the video starts. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to jump into the video. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. If it's something that you enjoy and you're enjoying my Christmas content, please consider subscribing because there's plenty more to come. I think my next one is going to be a drinks one. So if it's something that you might be interested in, Christmas drinks, consider subscribing. I've got some cooking ones coming as well. Anyway, we'll get straight into the video. I'm not sure that the lighting's going to be that great in the living room at the moment, but we'll try. So I'll start off with this corner. All I've done over here is just got a wax melt burner. I've got some Christmas oil in there, and then I've just put some acorns and berries, like a little rope garland along the back. On the windowsill I've got the arch, and I've got a little light up snow globe snowman, and I've got a heart and some snowflakes on the window. I've got some flickering candles in the corner. I just use my autumn cushion and I just cricketed Merry Christmas on that. It's very subtle, it's white, so you can barely see it, but it just means I can use it for 2 occasions now instead of 1. So I've just got that on the Louis chair with like a little fur throw over the arm and things like that. On the curtain hook I've just got this beautiful woolen stocking which I got from Poundland last year. I've got nowhere else to hang it, so I'm just kind of sticking it there. Underneath the TV I've just got some fairy lights and some pine cones, and I've got some like Christmas scent in there as well. I just thought I would add a little bit of more Christmas by putting a Christmas screensaver on TV. Over on my little table here I've just got 3 glass Christmas trees. One of them lights up actually, but I tend not to do it because it's, I just don't. And I've just put it on a little tray, mirrored tray with a little polar bear at the front. On my fireplace I've just got a little stag with like glitter on its back down here. On this side I've got this little tea light holder here that lights up at night. In the fire I've just put some white berries. I've got 3 flickering flame candles on there. Because I've added taupe into the room this year, very subtly, I haven't done a lot of it. I've just done like the rug and the cushions were from last year as well, so I've just put like a little taupe bow on my artichoke candlestick. The garland on the fireplace, I got this idea last year from my friend Claire. Polly Put the Petal on her channel is. She put 2 garlands together, and that's what I did last year as well, and I've carried on this year. So there were just 2 plain green garlands I mixed together, and then I've just added my own things to it. So I do like a really full garland. So I've just put things on like, it's kind of mirrored on both sides to be fair. So I've just put a taupe flower on there. I've got a little bird, I've got some berries, I've got mask, I've got these little hanging mirrors which I got from the garden centre, I got these baubles from Home Bargains, I think, and a lot of the things I've had for years. I got this eucalyptus last year, this frozen eucalyptus, and I've just sort of draped that over the front, hanging out. It's pretty similar to what it was last year. I've put the white pearl beads just to make it look a bit softer, and I've just draped them over twice and sort of swagged them right along the garland. Again, I've put some taupe flowers in, and I've put the big taupe flower in the centre. Got some white berries on the back. And then I've also got some little picks just cascading over as well, just to make it look a bit more like natural, well, not natural realistically, but I've put masks in there, and like I say, it's kind of mirrored on this side to what it is on the other side. Over on my little console table, I just put the wooden star snowflake, which I just stuck inside with a command hook, and I've just got 3 mirrored candlesticks, and I've just stuck doorknobs on the top with hot glue, and I've just got some matches in a bottle which I picked up from HomeSense. But yeah, they're pretty much, I think the candles were from Aldi, Home Bargains, Poundland, candlestick holders from Poundland. Yeah, so that's pretty much the console table. I just added some little pom-poms down there, some taupe pom-poms that I made, just to bring the taupe into the room a little bit more. On both sofas, I've got these Winter Wishes cushions, and they're like a taupe colour, and they're just with sort of like silver sequins. They're quite embellished, they're really pretty. And that brings us to the Christmas tree. So I'll start at the top of the Christmas tree. So I just done like picks which I got from the range, I think. Might got them, they were like last year's, I believe. The tree is very, very similar to last year. I've added a few extra taupe bits in it this year. And these lights, so these lights are just the string lights, and I just wrapped them around a rolling pin and made them into sort of like a spiral shape. I don't know if you can see that. And I've just got those, so that this tray is actually pre-lit, but it's got the yellowy sort of coloured lights on. So these other lights are just like strings of the rope lights, and like I say, I just wrap them around the rolling pin to make a spiral shape, and I've just got them cascading over the front of my Christmas tree, and it really brightens it up. So some of the new additions are things like this mask, which I got from Home Bargains, a couple of these sort of taupey coloured baubles, which I got from the range, and I also got these flowers from the range. I got these flowers from Dunelm, but everything else is pretty much the same as it was like last year. It is really pretty, and it doesn't look as pretty on camera as what it does. I have got a star up there as well, which is a bit skew with. It's fallen to one side. Under the tree, I've just got a white and silver tree skirt, which I got from the range last year or the year before, I can't remember. I've got a couple of little stags under there as well, and I've just got the sign I got from Poundland, and it just says "Let It Snow." So that is pretty much it, really, for the Christmas tree. Like I say, it doesn't do it justice on camera. It does look actually much nicer in real life. Now going to the kitchen. So the theme in here is gingerbread men. I'll start over in this corner on the shelving unit. So you might have seen in one of my previous hauls, I picked up that frame at the top. It was gold colour, and I just sprayed it white. I've used my Cricut machine loads in this room, and using my Cricut machine, I just printed out on iron-on vinyl. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and I just put some hessian in the frame. I did mean to put it on the glass, but I smashed the glass whilst I was doing it. Next to that, I've just got a little potted plant that I got from the range, and I've just put some white lights on there. I will actually try and insert some photos into this, because this room does look much nicer when it's dark and all the lights are on and things like that. the wax melt burner, the gingerbread wax melt burner, I just got from Asda. I think it was like £5 or something. And then I've got, along the bottom shelf, I've just got the little row of garland, which I got from Shein, which again I think was like £2 or something like that, very cheap. On this little tease towel, just using my Cricut machine, I just printed out a couple of gingerbread men on the iron-on vinyl again, and I've just put that on the tea towel. Over here, I used this sign which I had in my old kitchen, and it was like a sort of bronzy colour, and I just sprayed it white and used my Cricut machine again. I just printed out, it's all about hot chocolate and Christmas, which is very, very true. On my units up here, I've got 2 little Christmas trees. I've just put one on to show you. They're just literally battery operated ones, and I've just kind of got it hanging over the back of the door. I'm not a lover of blue lights. I'm more like the sort of soft white lights, but it does look quite nice in the evenings. So moving over to the side of the kitchen, I've just got this little white tree which I got from IKEA like several years ago, and I've just put on lots of gingerbread men, which I got a couple of packs from Amazon. They weren't expensive at all, and I just made some candy canes out of some pipe cleaner candy cane, and I just cut them and sort of bent them over to make them look a little bit like candy canes. I've got a little stag down there. I've got the little sleigh that I got in my Secret Santa off Penny underneath, as well as one of the gingerbread men she got me. I got this candle from Home Bargains. It's just a gingerbread, I've not lit it yet. On the garland along the windowsill as well, it's just all gingerbread men, and this lights up as well of a night time. Most of these little gingerbread men I got from Amazon, apart from the bigger ones at the back, which I got from Home Bargains, and I also got the little gingerbread house from Home Bargains as well. In this corner, I've got my drinks hot chocolate station. Some of the things I've got over here were from last year. I made this sign on the chopping board which says freshly baked gingerbread. I've got this mug which I got from Asda, and I've just put some hot chocolates in there, and I've also got some like toppers as well which are from last year. These mugs I got from B&M's, and I've just put some snowflakes on using my Cricut machine. They're like thermal mugs, so they're like double glass sort of thing. I got this little pot from Asda as well. I'm sure it was like $1.29 or something, and I've just filled that with marshmallows. These cups are from last year, and I got them from Poundland, and I just made these Ray Dunn inspired toppers just using some polyfiller and a cinnamon stick. In this container over here, I've just got some chocolate spoons, and I've got like chocolate logs and things like that just to go into hot chocolates. At the back, I've got a little gingerbread tin, and I've got a little canister which I got from Poundland, and I've just crushed up some flakes off my ice cream van and put them up there to make hot chocolates. This canister is from last year, and I've just filled it with the little Marks and Spencer's Christmas trees, the gingerbread men and the toppers. I think the gingerbread men were from Tesco, the trees were from Marks and Spencer's, and the toppers were from Home Bargains. I got this little fella from Asda. I got this in one of my hauls a while ago from Marks and Spencer's, and that's filled with gingerbread as well. I got these syrups from, where did I get them from? Home Bargains, they're only £1 each, and I got cinnamon flavour, vanilla and toffee caramel flavoured, and I just put a little pourer in them. I got this little fella yesterday from New Look in the sale, and the spoons were all from Amazon as well. I got this gingerbread lady last year from B&M Bargains. But that's kind of pretty much it. This is canister just filled with candy canes and like chocolate logs or whatever they're called. But that's kind of my little drink station, which is really nice to be able to come in here and everything's sort of close at hand to kind of pick up and make a nice hot chocolate. It is hot chocolate season, isn't it? So that is pretty much my kitchen. It's not got loads going on, but it's kind of just enough. and it is really nice. I will insert some photos. Over here I've got my tiered tray, which I was going to decorate for Christmas, but it's just not big enough to go on the bench, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't know whether I'm going to keep vegetables in it or I'll think of something. So yeah, so that is pretty much the kitchen though. Hiya, I just wanted to quickly show you this before we kind of lose the light. So I've put the 2 Christmas trees at the bedroom windows, and downstairs I've just made like an arch using Home Bargains arch, like a garden arch. It was only like $6.99, and I've just put some garlands around it, and then I've just added some sort of Christmas decorations. I've done it in like blush and silver, and it does look much nicer at night, but then you wouldn't see the sort of detail in the things that I've kind of put on. So that's why I'm showing you whilst it's still dusk. And we've just mounted it kind of on 2 plant pots. So yeah, so that's that. And we've just got, at the sitting room window, I've just got an arch as well. I've put a wreath on the door, and I've just put some white accessories on that. Just a stag and some stars and things like that. Now go into our bedroom. Coming in pictures. So I haven't done a huge amount of Christmassy stuff in here. I've put some fairy lights around the mirror, and on the side of the room I've just got the Christmas tree, 4-foot Christmas tree in the window, and that's kind of dressed in green and white to match kind of the rest of the room, the bedding and things like that. I've got a white fur rug down here, which is lovely and soft and cosy. On the bed I've got a wicker tray, and on the wicker tray I've just got some pine cones, and I've got some green foliage, which I think I got from One Below, with some berries on. I've also got a lantern with some flickering candle inside of there. On the Christmas tree I've also got the dark green and the whites on there to match as well. And I've got the green stag, which I got from Poundland, and I've also got some flickering flame candles on the windowsill as well. Above the bed I've got a wreath which I picked up from the range. I think that was like $12.99 or something like that. And on the bed I've got the green and white snowflake cushion which I got from Shein, and I think that was like £2 or something like that. I know it was like really cheap. Actually, on the bed, I have my bed layered because I just feel like it just looks like more looks. I like it layered. And I've got 2 duvets on. I've got the lightweight duvet on, which is a 4.5 tog, which I've just got kind of folded down at the bottom of the bed. And then actually on the bed, I've got a 15 tog. And it means we've got the best of both worlds. If it's hot, we can sort of pull one off or whatever. If we're cold, we'll just use the 15 tog one. And plus, I've got nowhere really to store me other duvet whilst the other one's being used. On the bed, I've got, some of you might have seen, I got it in one of my last hauls. I got the screen throw. So this diamond shaped one, I'm sure it was something like $5 or $6.99. It was cheap. And I also got the dark green fur one as well. I did go back and buy the dark green fur cushion as well to match. And I had already bought these other dark green sort of pleated cushions. But overall, it's just dead cosy in here of an evening when we've got the lamps on and things like that. And we store our TV behind these fitted wardrobes. So of an evening we can just pull the doors back and just lie in bed and watch TV with the Christmas tree lights on, and it is like dead cosy. Over the side of the room there's not much going on really. I've got Peach's bed over here and just just the fairy lights around the mirror. As you can see, Peaches has already made herself nice and cosy. She always looks for the softest spot in the house to lie. But yeah, that's pretty much our bedroom. But yeah, it's nice and cosy in the evenings when we come up early to watch TV in bed. Go back into the hallway and I'll show you what I've done in here, which is pretty much not a lot. Are you coming out, Pictures? My son's bedroom's got a little Christmas tree on the windowsill, the same as ours has. Obviously I can't show you in there because that's his private space. I've done nothing in the bathroom this year. Top of the stairs, I've just put a little white house there that lights up which is really quite pretty. It's just white glittery sort of house. Unfortunately, I've got all my Christmas presents stored at the top of the stairs because I've got nowhere to put them. So I've just got like sacks and bags ready made up, ready to go. Because there's just nowhere to store them in this house. So on the shelves, on the way down the stairs, I've just got the flickering candles going down. And on the shelves as well, I've just got the little gold Christmas trees. So I'll show you from here. Going down. We'll go down to the bottom of the stairs. Like I say, I haven't done a huge amount down here. Put this picture up. I know these pictures are quite tacky, but actually I really like them. So it's just a picture of 4 candles and the candles flicker. I'll show you in a minute when I turn the light off. Just 6 batteries. Like I say, they are tacky, but if you can't have a little bit of tack at Christmas, when can you? So on top of the radiator cover down here, I've just put a gold and, well, a green garland, and I've just filled it with just a plain green garland, and I've just added some gold bits to it to add an extra little bit of sparkle, and I've just put some battery operated like wire lights on there as well. It is pretty though. It's not sitting right. That should be a bit more forward. And then above that, I've just put a gold Merry Christmas, and I've put some snowflakes on the windows, and I've put a snowflake on the door. I sprayed this light. I'll just turn it off. This was silver, and I just sprayed it white. Well, actually it was bronze originally, and then when I done my living room with silver, I sprayed silver, and now I decided to have it out here, so I just thought, do you know what, I'm going to just spray it white. So sprayed it white, and I've got an amber bulb in there. I don't like bright white lighting. I'll turn the top lights out so you can see what the garland looks like when it's sort of, when the lights are out. That is the flickering picture. I think it looks really peaceful. I quite like it. So that's kind of pretty much it for the staircase. My little shadows. Obviously, have you seen how she's sitting? She's got one bum on one stair, and then she's got her front feet on the other one. Strange dog. So that's the staircase anyway.